Hi guys and gals of World of Warcraft, Wezeljr here, and this is the pilot episode of BankerToon Thoughts. Okay, first up, for the last week I have been working on the channel quite a bit and getting things ready for Twitch and whatnot, so that way people can actually see me grind out dungeons, and it turned out to be a good thing. One request from somebody was to see me do a week-long opening of my mailbox. Well, it sounds in good theory, except for the last 6 hours, I've been gold locked on my mailbox. I cannot get none of my expired auctions out. So, for that fan, here's a full 50 of gold, and who knows what else is behind that in the mailbox, because literally, I've been gold locked for the last 6 hours. But for a lot of tunes, you might or you might not have a BankerToon. Me, I work at BankerToon just because of the sheer amount of auctions that I get from farming dungeons, testing out gold tips and tricks for you guys out there. And, well, I spend a lot of time looking at this screen right here. Now, for some of you, you can reload your UI and get your mailbox a lot faster. For me, while I'm recording or whatnot, it lags down my system too much to where I cannot. So, here I am, BankerToon thinking. But fortunately for you guys watching this, we have the power of editing to where I can cut out that 30 seconds. And all these sales have been coming from the last few days as I have been grinding out Strathhome, Skullomance, and whatnot. Now, the other night when I hopped on Twitch, I was broadcasted by a good buddy. His name is Bradar. And what he did was he took and hosted his channel on me, and we got a few fans from him, and one of them turned out to be a subscriber to Wezeljr. And his comment was, "Hey, this is a great place to farm. It's overlooked, and I will do 20 runs in a week, sometimes more. Last week I made 30K just from the stockade." That was in reply to my stockades video that I had put out on how much gold per hour that you can make while running that. So Brock there, he took and grinded out the stockades and confirmed that you can make a lot of gold off of a little instance that's sitting in Stormwind. You know, everybody knows about it, but everybody looks at it, and it's at the leveling range for those who are just getting into dungeon grinding and whatnot. They're looking to upgrade their grays or their low-level quest items into something that packs a little bit bigger punch, and that is a great profit area. So yeah, I sit and I grind these dungeons out before I make videos of them, and I was getting so bored I figured I'd start twitching so that way people can watch, you know, and get behind the scenes look and stuff. And I got a lot of comments, you know, yesterday about how people enjoyed watching me do Strathhome. So that was really good. So I was sitting there and I haven't uploaded the video yet. You know, I'm grinding out the first part of Strathhome and I'm getting upward close to 25 to 30,000 gold projected per hour. And when I get done with that 10 run dungeon, I switch to the higher level expecting, you know, to make more gold. Well, that wasn't the case. It tanked. And for 5 dungeon runs, I sat there, you know, just shell-shocked and kind of whining and complaining about that. But it turned out that quite a few people were enjoying, you know, to see that I could sit there and grind out dungeons. And, you know, got the behind looks and seen how everything was. And it was actually a really great night. And it confirmed, you know, that I really enjoy hearing from you guys, the subscribers, the fans, the people who I make these videos for, and it just made me feel good overall. And in the last about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I'm not entirely sure, I tossed up couple videos, did a welcoming for the channel, and then I turned around and tossed up stockades and another low-level dungeon thing, and that's when I got the comment of, "Hey, are you going back to daily uploads, dude?" Well, I have no real set upload schedule for WoW as it is. You know, I hop on when I hop on. I upload when I get, around to it. And not many people realize how much work actually goes into a YouTube video. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, I'm very inefficient at how I make my videos. And if you happen to catch me on Twitch right now as I'm filming this, with the behind the scenes look, they're sitting there laughing and, enjoying the nice view. And for those of you who don't Twitch, I'm also on Twitter now. You can get a hold of me at Wezeljr. And I'm also on Facebook for those of you who have signed up. And the few that have, you've found that I've been active. And quite a few of you are coming to watch me bumble around. I spend a lot of time at this BankerToon, so I'll tab out and stuff while I'm posting or waiting on mailboxes. And every now and then, I hop over and I read the blues. And well, for this episode, I found one blue that's, made me chuckle, and laugh. Well, it was actually a comment to a blue. And it was a comment about all the WoW previews coming up and being online, and this guy's comment just made me laugh. Pitchforks for sale. Today's torches. Buy two, get half off the third. Also, thanks for the heads up. A talking head sold separately. Posted by a guy who we'll call R, and my lacking Photoshop skills bumped him out of a guild. Yeah. Good job there, man. Your Photoshop skills are growing, Weasel. Anyhow, that was the post that got me to laugh and chuckle and whatnot. So yeah, this is going to be my new series, BankerToon Thoughts. No such schedule just yet, but, we'll cover the thoughts of Wezeljr as he sits at his BankerToon and makes some gold. And some of those thoughts have been, well, one that's been floating around my head a lot lately is a couple weeks ago I seen in a post. I can't find the post right now, so I can't throw it up on screen, unfortunately. Well, talking about how with the transmogs and how they're modifying the bank tabs and stuff, that Blizzard is actually running out of space because of how they have it coded. They weren't expecting us to use so many, quote, bag slots, with the transmog tabs and the bags and stuff, that when they went to test out a 40 slot bag, when you got to the 37th item in the bag, it would disappear to the nether and instantly pop in your mailbox. So in truth, with the error, you had a truly bottomless bag, and I sit there laughing at the thought that I could sit there with my BankerToon and it would just keep recycling all the stuff, dropping the bag, go in the mailbox, and I could just sit there forever. Well, according to that post, they would have to reset things back to Burning Crusade to fix the code. It kind of sounded like a serious dilemma on their part, kind of mixed with maybe we're not going to put the time or the resources into fixing this bug just yet, but who knows? All I know is it was very entertaining and, had me wondering. And for those of you wondering, why don't they make the 16 slot backpack bigger? Well, that is because the backpack, they could make it bigger, but it is left at 16 slots as a tribute to one of the devs that had passed away, and they leave his programming in the game as a memorial. And a couple years ago, they straight out said they would not change the size of the backpack as tribute and memorial to the WoW developer that passed away. Unfortunately, I couldn't find that post, and that was quite a few years ago, so I can't give you his name at the moment. But feel free to track it down and, put it in the comments section. That'd be really epic. And if you could see, as I sit here and check for undercuts, it does take a lot of time when you have over 1,000 auctions, which hence the whole BankerToon thoughts while I'm working my BankerToon. Now you'll notice that I've got a chat cover up. Well, that is how I run on Twitch. So that way, in case I get messaged or whatnot, people can know that, it's not being broadcast over the internet. That's just how I roll. I'm polite like that. So pretty much, you can find me on Twitch now for behind the scenes as I take and test these out. And if you want, you can stop in, say hello, check out what I'm working on. Or you can leave a message on Facebook And let me know what you guys think of this new series and whatnot. This was a really rough cut pilot for BankerToon Thoughts. You know, I'm playing around, toying with the idea. So let me know your comments. Be sure to give a like, share, and subscribe if you feel like it. And remember, thumbs up for PvP realms, thumbs down for PvE realms. I'm your host, Wezeljr, and this has been BankerToon Thoughts.